morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, our panel of judges, and then good morning, viewers out there. My learners, if you're happy to be here, let me hear you say yay, yay.
Yay, yay.
Alright, so we can see our competitors are ready, our contestants are ready for the Read to Inspire competition. So I just want to give you an overview of what the competition is about, but before that, it is always necessary we begin with God. So without much ado, I would like to invite one of our learners, Outline. If she's here, please give it up for her. Please do it better for her.
Lord, as we are going to start, protect us, let us start safely and in safely. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Thank you all. Thank you, Miss Outline, for the wonderful prayer. So we have the privilege to begin the entire auditioning show now. So today we are here not to begin the actual competition. Today is for auditioning. So if you are here, I'll be calling on you randomly to do some reading here. I hope you can do that, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'd like to give an overview of what the competition is about. I'll first of all begin by giving us the organizers of the competition, the name of the competition, and then the collaboration school of the competition. As part of the package also, we would like to introduce our panel that will be taking us through the competition. We'll look at the overview, the length of the competition, the awards in the competition. And then last of it, we'll look at the rules and regulations that as a competitor or as a contestant you have to look out for so that you can emerge as the winner. Are you ready for all of this?
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. So if you are ready, I'm also ready. So let's begin with the organizers of the Read to Inspire competition. So if you look here, you can see Read to Inspire competition. And then the competition is organized by an NGO, which is Lift a Soul Network. Lift a Soul Network. So I hope you've heard of Lift a Soul Network. If you have, let me see you by hand. Oh, okay. So the majority, in fact, all of us have heard of Lift a Soul Network. So this is a youth motivational group that our main aim is to inspire the youth. So our slogan is every soul deserves a lift. Every soul deserves. We believe that with just a word of motivation, with just a word of mouth, you may not have money to give someone, but smiling to the person or saying something nice to the person can make the person day very awesome. So we are here to inspire you, and I hope you are also here to inspire the world out there, right?
Yeah.
Right, so the competition is organized by Lift a Soul Network in collaboration with Tower Hamlet International School. And now all our students are from Tower Hamlet International School. Wonderful students, well trained. They are here to show us what they've got. It's not just a competition, it is here to build our confidence. It is here to put some discipline within us because we'll be learning and rehearsing on our own before we come here to finally meet for the competition. So that is the introduction to the theme. Have I mentioned the theme? I think no. The organizers, the collaboration, and then the name of the competition. So Read to Inspire. Anyway you see this, it is coming from Lift a Soul Network in collaboration with Tower Hamlet International School. So let us look at the duration of the quiz. After that, I'll allow the judges or the panel to introduce themselves. After that, then I'll call on one of the panel to give us the importance of reading. Because we as students, we have to first of all know the reason why we should involve ourselves in this reading process. Is it even necessary at all? We want to know that before the quiz, the competition begins. I don't know why I keep on saying quiz. Maybe the next time we have this, it should be a quiz, a spelling bee or anything of that sort. Right, so the competition is a 5-week consecutive competition, and that is going to be on Fridays. So every Friday we are going to have a section of the quiz until the last Friday of the 5th week. Then the quiz, the competition will be done. I keep on mentioning quiz. Wow, okay, so 5 days, this is the week 1, which is auditioning. So week 1 has been purpose for auditioning. Week 2 will be the starting stage. The starting stage. We are not going to evict anyone in week 2. So week 2 you come here and read, but amazingly voting begins next week, which is the week 2. So with the voting, we are looking at 30% of the entire vote cast and then 70% of your performance here. So as a contestant, don't think with the money alone voting will get you to become the winner. And do not also think coming here to read alone is enough to get you as the winner. The two move hand in hand. So a little vote, more of reading, more of confidence, fluency, and all that is recorded here as well. So 5 weeks, week 1 for auditioning, week 2 starting stage. The week 3 is the semi-finals, then we have the quarterfinals, and then the finals. Alright, so week 3 is quarterfinals, and then the week 4 is semi-finals, and finally we have what? The grand finale. With that, I hope you invite your parents, those who can make it to the grand finale. We'll be doing the eviction on the week 4. So we are going to accumulate all our score, both voting and then participation here, and then we draw a threshold, a red line. If you fall below that, we say a goodbye to you with a participation certificate. But I hope we are all prepared. I don't know who is going home on the 4th week, but definitely someone has to go home, assuredly. But then there is always a comeback, our edition, so you can still register for this quiz. So at this point, I would like to give it up for our judges, our panel here. So they'll give us their names, and then if there is any other thing they would like to let the contestant know about them, I hope they are not, should I say fearsome or fearful? Yes, they are friendly, they are friendly, so just feel comfortable with each one of them. So I'll start with the first judge.
Hello, I'm Sehifo Tano. Yes.
Yes, you can do it better. Any other information about yourself you want us to know?
Well, you all know me. I teach in the senior and junior high grade, junior high 1 to 3. I teach English language and religious moral education.
Wow, thank you very much. So who wants the next panel? The only female among the judges.
So I respond to the name Miss Ado Afrapa. I audience. Yes. And I teach French in both upper primary and lower primary.
So what men can do, we all know that women can do better. That's why we have 2 strong men protecting her in the middle. Right, so thank you very much. We move on to our last judge.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
You only know me as a professor. I'm Professor. Because this is. Thank you very much. As you already said, Abdul Malik is my name. Sorry for my voice. We're having school, so I went to scream a little. Yeah, I'm wishing all of you who are going to participate good luck in advance.
One last thing that I heard from Mr. Malik is he said that he's hoping to see all of you in the grand finale. Is that possible? Okay, so I know it's possible if only you believe in yourself and you practice most frequently. It is likely to have all of you here as grand finale. But finally, we are going to crown one person from each category. So before I call on Mr. Hayford to give us the importance of reading, I would like to let us know that we are dealing with 3 categories here. We have the JHS, we have upper primary, and then we have lower primary. With JHS, we are emerging first and second only. For upper primary, first, second, and third, and for lower primary, first and second. The reason being is because of the numbers that came to register. JHS, we have only 5 participants. We can't give first, second, third. So it's only first and second. We want it to be very competitive. Then for the lower primary, we have 24. We can give our first, second, and third. then let's say upper primary, sorry, and then lower primary we have only 3. So if I say I'm giving first, second, third, then it means no one, we are evicting no one, and that is not a competition. So we have first, second, and the last person, we give you your certificate of participation exam, pure water or mineral water. Thank you very much. So I'd like you to help me invite Mr. Hayford to help us with the important output. Let's do that.
Hello. Good afternoon to all of you. And you're all welcome to the competition. Reading is the reason for what we're here. Reading actually is the basis of everything we do in the world. I only say education. Because if a person is able to read and understand what is reading, then he becomes a full human being. Are you with me? Now, reading is the basis of education, is the basis of communication, is the basis of everything, just like I was saying. We have different types of reading. One, we have skimming, and we have scanning. We have intensive reading, and we have extensive reading. Scanning is maybe getting ready to go and write geography or social studies or history. Then you take your note, your lesson notebooks or those that you have written, you just brush through in a very fast manner, see what is in there. Then scanning is just passing through the whole thing, just like maybe you're looking for maybe your phone number from a phone book or list of, or a phone book, so to speak. Then the intensive reading is just what we're going to do in here. The intensive reading, or what we call the in-depth reading, will involve a lot of things, more than the skimming and the scanning. Then we have what we call extensive reading. Extensive reading is where you take maybe an interesting storybook, then maybe you go through it and things fall apart, or any of the storybooks you have read. That is extensive reading. What we're going to do here is called in-depth reading. Now, the importance of reading. Without reading, you can't do science. Without reading, answer anything in context. Without reading, you can't do just anything. Anything means anything. Now, there have been some research recently, some years back, why the basic certificate examination candidates were not performed. In fact, experts were brought from abroad. There were experts from the Ghana Education Service, and there were experts also from the Ministry of Education. They collaborated, they went round, they did the investigation. The bottom line, what they discovered was that the learners were not able to read, or reading was the problem. Why candidates were not performing in the basic certificate examination as well as the senior high examination. And so the decision was taken. So if you watch, the Ghana Education Service tried to introduce what Sir Peter is doing here now. So they empowered some NGOs. My NGO was there. My NGO was called Read for Wealth. When we were invited, sat on all those things, we discussed so many things. I wrote a small piece to the GS. I see sometimes when you're dealing with the politicians, very little can be done. So I don't believe that they even took it out. We organized some of these reading things in Teshi, in the Brong-Ahafo region, in the Eastern region, in the Volta region I didn't visit. and then the part of the northern region, there were results. And so, now with you here, I believe that if you take this very competition seriously, putting maybe what you will get at the end of the whole competition aside, one, it is going to build you academically. It is going to build you emotionally. And it is going to build you in so many ways that you yourself, from today, which is the audition, to the day of the closing or the end of the competition, you find that you become a totally different person. If you have been watching the Yasa, if you're watching the Ghana Beautiful and so on and so forth, you will find that as the competition progresses, or when it comes to the end, people actually come in there and they give testimonies. And what are the testimonies? Oh, I said, let me slow. But we are competition, people here, I am very confident. I build a lot of confidence. That is exactly what we want to see in some of you. If you engage in this competition and you do it very well, trust me, you find that it is going to have effect on your examination. The papers you're going to write at the end of the term. You see what will happen. So, cut everything short. I welcome all of you to the competition. Take it seriously. Not for the reward that you're going to get, but then the academic training and the purposeful result that you're going to get out of the reading. How it is going to impact all your academic activities in the school, and so on and so forth. You all welcome. And I believe that you're not going to disappoint us if you are able to hold on to the competition and you succeed. Well, it will be good for you yourself, for your parents, for all the people around us, all who are your facilitators and so on and so forth. I welcome you all. And God be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edmond, for the wonderful speech giving on the importance of reading. So, my learners, I want you to give me one or two things you heard from what Mr. Hayford said. He said a lot about reading. Any of the importance that you want to share with your colleagues. Not only here, there are people out there watching you. I want you to be assured of that. The entire Ghana, entire world is watching you. Anyone on the internet is also watching you. So if you want to talk, you can just, okay, so we have the first gentleman. Please come. Please come and give you this microphone. Come and share. You mention your name and then you share with us what you learned.
Good afternoon, people. Please, my name is Diamond, and I'm here to share the importance of reading. From what I heard, the importance of reading is it gives you wealth, and it makes you to learn new words, and your English becomes fluent.
Thank you very much. So you learn new words, new vocabulary, day in and day out, you build on your vocabulary. I saw another hand. Yes, come. Then we take the female at the last. Sorry, it was ladies first, but today we have turned it around. Don't worry. Right, so your name and then what you also learned from reading.
My name is Benedict Akevi, and what I heard from Mr. Hibor is that we have a lot of examples of reading, and one or two examples of reading is counting. So this is when you take your notebook that you used to learn. You go through it, you have an exam, you go through it, one or two things, you take it out, and you write the exam. And then the other one I also heard is that when you are learning, it gives us confidence, builds our confidence up, and it helps us learn new things every day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So you said with that, the various forms of reading. Thank you. Then the last person. Okay, please clap for her. She's coming. Okay.
I heard from Mr. Hayford that
Yes, your name.
my name is El Torreira. From Mr.
Mr. Hayford, I heard that reading can influence your exam papers. You'll be more fluent in what you say and what you're doing.
Thank you very much. So reading will help the exam paper. So I can assure you at the end of this competition, you are always score 100, 100, 100. You believe that class for that, class for that. Right. Thank you very much for the wonderful rendition you have given. It means you are really listening to Mr. Hayford's presentation. So the next section is I'll call on one of the judges, I think, the one with the most morale and fans, the man of them. I'll call him to take us through the grade sheets, what the judges will be looking up for from you guys, okay? So and then the allocated marks you'll be getting. So someone will say, does it mean if I come here I should read like Baton, I should read like Usain Bolt? No, that is not the case. Or what should I do? Should I cry when the story is sad? Should I jump when the story is excitement or something like that? It will all be discussed or be presented to us by our Mr. Malik. Please let's come from him.
Thank you very much. Mr. Peter. Peter, please, a microphone.
Yes, yes. Take this one. Take this one.
Thank you very much, Mr. Peter. Guys, you can see from where you are seated, there's something on the screen. Because of one or two reasons, they've shortened the full word. So I have to take you through by mentioning what exactly it is you are seeing on the screen. For the first category here, or the first space here, you have your name. You already know what your name is, so we're going to put your names here. We see CAT. This one is not the one you know as CAT, but it's a short form of category. All of you? Category. All of you? Category. Yes, category. When we get to this place, something has been written like a pronoun, but it's not a pronoun. It's pronunciation. All of you? Pronunciation. 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 I'm hearing some people saying pronunciation. It's pronunciation. All of you? Pronunciation. There's no noun over there. So when you are mentioning the word, say it well, okay? Then the next one we have here is fluency. All of you? Fluency. So that's the FLU. Fluency. You see, when I say someone is fluent, I hope you know what we are trying to say. Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Good. And the next one is expression. All of you, expression. Expression. How you are going to express yourself when you read. And then pace. All of you say pace. 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 The next one we have here is confidence. Confidence. Repeat after me. Confidence. Confidence. Are you confident? Yes. Are you confident? Yes. If you lack confidence, you can't take microphone to talk to anybody. You start stammering. I believe everyone seated here has confidence. Yes. Thank you very much. The next one is message delivery. All of you? Message delivery. Again? Message delivery. And then summary or comprehension. Summary or comprehension. Summary or comprehension. Summary or comprehension. So all the marks are going to be put together based on the categories which are being placed here, and whatever you get, we give you the sum or put them together and write them at the total. And judges' comment is found here. What the judges are going to say after you've read will also be found here. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Professor Malik. Professor Malik, for the wonderful presentation. All right, so before we move on to the reading rehearsal, reading practice, we call it some of you, in fact, all of you, to read certain scripts here. Now, these scripts will not be graded, okay? Before we do that, we'll call on the only female among the judges to give us a word. She says she has something special for all of us. I don't know whether it's a visit to Canada or a visit to Iraq. Hey, no, Iraq, they're not going to be here. Visit to Canada, USA crowd, Germany is fine. All right, so let's give it up for female judge.
You have to read with your eyes. If you don't have good eyesight, you can't be a good reader. Do you understand? You read with your eyes, so your eyes will go with you. You don't use your finger. You do that when we are in class 1 or class 2. Right now we are big girls and boys, isn't it? Yes. You have to be confident. As I said before, you have to be confident and believe in yourself. Once your parents have paid for you, that means they believe that you are capable. So make your parents proud and make yourself proud. Is that fine? If you make a mistake, don't feel bad. Continue. People you didn't pronounce the word was, so you are coming to cry. That's not what confident people do. Do you understand? So we have to be confident and we shouldn't use our hands. So Kojo was no. Read with your words, eyes. Let your eyes guide you what you read. And if you are not able to do it today, when you go home, you get a small text, look inside the mirror, and be practicing every day. We have an idiom that says practice makes man what? Perfect. Very good. Even the Bible says no one is perfect, but once you are practicing, God will help you. Do you understand? I wish all of you all the best. Okay.
Right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Akosia, for giving us your word of encouragement and these tips. We really, really need it. So one thing I heard is that I shouldn't be reading with my hand pointing at the words. So Kofi is going and you stop. What is this? Kofi, no, you don't do that, okay? And she also said that we can stand in front of the mirror and then practice reading. In fact, I've actually done that before. I had a presentation. I had to dress in my house and stand in front of a mirror and practice the presentation. You understand? So I just hope that one day you become better than what I'm doing here. You can stand in front of a whole crowd, the whole Ghana, and say, fellow Ghanaians. Yeah, thank you very much. Right, ladies and gentlemen. So we want to begin with our auditioning. So we'll call on, there's a list here. If you are present, your name will be mentioned, whether lower primary, upper primary, or GHS. Please don't panic. We are not grading you. We are not grading you means that whether you do well or not, it is rehearsal. So the judges are here to give their comments. They are here to what? To tell you on things you should work on before the competition itself begins next week. I hope you are fine by that. So don't worry if you get stuck on a word. Don't worry, okay? I hope you are cool. So please, let's look at them. They say they are cool. Let's look at their faces, see whether they are cool. They are cool. We want to see whether they are really cool. Okay, okay. That's nice. So we want to begin. So Miss Akofa and Miss Akosia, sorry. If you can do us the honor by mentioning the first person's name, then please you hand over a script to the person. So primary, any whether primary, if it is primary, there is a primary list there, primary reading sheet there you can. Okay, and the first person. Mami Ekia. Please let's start from Mami Ekia. Mami Ekia, come. It's like Mami Ekia is 10. Mami Ekia is 10. They are not 10. She said, nah, she's not 10. So Mami Ekia, so we'll give you a reading sheet, okay? Then you read, okay? You read the title and then you go on with the reading. After you are done, the judges will give you your comment. I hope you are ready. Right, thank you. So you can have it. Come stand here. I'm leaving you here. I'm not part of the reading. I'm going. Should I go? Thank you very much.
The boy who refused to give up. Yala learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy. Sometimes the word seems to end in the page. On the page, he will stop in the reading of the sentence. When that happened, he felt around. One afternoon, his teacher noticed his fast. After class, he spoke to the whole class. Yeah, she said, every strong reader once traveled on
Yeah, Stella. Okay. What's your name again?
My name is Mami Ikria.
So Mami Ikria did wonderful. Please let's clap for her again. Look, it's not easy to record as the first person. Nobody has read here so far. She's the first. And she has done amazingly well. So with the judges, any of us that is ready can give us the comments. Mr. Hayford, please, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Hayford is ready. Please let's clap for Mr. Hayford. Thank you.
You did. Mommy, you did perfectly well. The only thing that you come to make your full stops, just identical. Let us know when the sentence ends and when you're going to start a new sentence. Like the reading was, yes, like you're reading one sentence. So you did very well. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You did very well. But for your conversations, okay? Any other persons? Right. Okay, so Miss Akusia.
Okay, so as Mr. Hayford said, your punctuation. When you are reading, okay, you have to let us know whether you are pausing or you are continuing a sentence or a sentence has ended. Do you understand? So we'll be able to follow you. Do you understand? Secondly, eye contact. When you are reading, even though you are looking on the paper, you have to look at your own paper. So you look at them, you look at them, you look at them, you look at them. So you capture one small line. So sometimes you read with your sister and you have ended. So you know that you are communicating with them. When you come and you read everything, you don't look at us. So next time, okay, when you go, as I said, you practice as your text said. So that next week you come back stronger. Can you do that for us? Great.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Really. So, Mr. The Bullets.
Thank you very much. She did extremely well. Yeah, but as my other colleague stated, she read, and in fact, if you don't have the script with you, you hardly see that, you hardly know that she has ended a sentence and is about to begin a new one. And secondly, I think mention of some words didn't also go well. Yeah, so please, I know when she comes back, she will do the right thing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, you're welcome. He said that when she comes back, she'll do the right thing. I hope you do that when you come back. Are you still tense? Oh, today is just audition. Feel free. Alright, let's clap for her as she goes. Clap for her, clap for her, clap for her. Wow, so I think next week we'll have a file for you so that your papers will not be flying around, okay? So it will be firmly rooted in your hands. Right, so we are waiting for the next reader to come. As we said, it is a 5-week program. This is just auditioning. The actual reading is beginning next week. You can contact us on 05945-680-33 or 020-359-2037. If you forget anything, do not forget 37. So I'm taking it again. 05945-680-33, and then the second number is 050-359-2037. You can sponsor us by calling any of these numbers, and we'll gladly respond and receive your sponsorship. Right, my learners, are you ready to receive the next reader? If you are ready, let me hear you say yay. But next week I'll also be part of the readers. What do you think? I should be part, eh? I'll be part. I'll contest. Will I be the first or the second? Let me try. We are waiting for the next contestant, so I'm trying to read. Okay. The boy who refused to give up. Yeah, loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Oh. In fact, I'll not be by if I'm part, I'll win. What do you think? I'll win, right? Yeah. So as we wait for the next person, maybe I'll ask 1 or 2 people how they are feeling about the whole show. Who is ready? I'll come there. I'll come to you. If you are ready, let me know you are ready. Who is ready? You are ready. Yeah, are you ready? Okay. So please, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so please let us welcome our next reader. Please clap for him as he comes. Please become try as much as you can to read loudly, okay? Right, thank you very much. So are you also in upper primary? Okay, so we'll take 5 of the upper primaries, then the lower primary 2, and then JHS 2. Right? If you are not able to read here, it doesn't mean you don't read at all. Today is just auditioning. You can see me in chambers for the script and then read the one. Okay. Thank you very much. So please do what to introduce yourself.
My name is Diamond and I'm in upper primary class 6. The title of this script is The Boy Who Refused to Give Up. Yao loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the words seemed to dance on the page, and he would stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed. One afternoon, his teacher noticed his frustration after class. She spoke to him kindly. Yao, she said, every strong reader you see today once struggled with words. The difference is that they kept practicing.
Right, let's get better. Diamond, you did very well. Please, if you come, I'll mark a place on the reading sheet. Don't read everything, okay? We just want you to try something. So, from next week, we'll make sure our script is as cute as possible. So that you don't have to stand here read 5 hours each. 5 minutes. 2 minutes is fine. So if you come, you end at where weeks passed, okay? Please pay attention. Upper primary, you end at where weeks passed. I think that's exactly half of the script. That's what I'm going to end. So let's have 2 of the judges give us their rendition. So Mr. Hayford.
And Diamond, right? Good. I think Diamond is a fluent reader. You go for your proficient right. I think you'll be gunning for maybe the final competition. I think, yeah.
Right, so who am I present? One is okay. Okay, so that is it. Thank you, Mr. Hayford, for the wonderful input. Okay. Hello, come. Please clap for Ernest. Clap for Ernest. So Ernest, I'll help you with the microphone, okay? So you just read. No, just read. That's okay.
The boy who refused to give up. Yao loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the words seemed to dance on the page, and he would stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed. One afternoon, his teacher noticed his frustration after class. She spoke to him kindly. Yao, she said, every strong reader you see today once struggled with words. The difference is that they kept practicing. Yao thought about those words carefully. That evening, he picked up a storybook at home and began to read. It was not perfect. He made mistakes and had to repeat many words, but he kept trying. Every day, he read a little more. Sometimes he read to his younger sister. Other times, he read quietly to himself. Slowly, the words began to feel easier. Week passed. On one day.
Alright, so thank you very much. So please take note, you end at weeks past. Then you stop, okay? Thank you. Is it Ernest? Right, for the wonderful reading. So I think the first one I took is Hayford. Secondly, this time I want to take Mr. Nebulius, Professor Nebulius. So please let us clap for Professor Nebulius as he gives that.
Yeah, Ernest did his best. Ernest did his best. But there are one or two things I think we have to let him go. Especially when you are reading and there are what we call punctuation marks. Your friends seated, they don't have the script. So if you don't make good use of the punctuation marks, especially the comma, the full stop, and if there's a question, the question mark. If you don't make good use of it, those without the script will be lost. They won't know whatever you are reading to them. So work on how you use your punctuation marks when you are reading, and then also try your best to learn how to pronounce words correctly. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Malik, Professor, for the wonderful comments. So we are taking one last upper primary, okay, two, right? Two more upper primary, and then we take a lower primary and 2 GHS. Then we'll be done with the audition for today. So the next person on our list is, please come. Please clap for her as she comes. All right. So please do what to introduce yourself.
My name is Gosline Glorishine, and I'm in classes with. The title of the story is The Boy Who Refused to Give Up. Yao loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the words seemed to dance on the page, and he would stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed. One afternoon, his teacher noticed his frustration. After class, she spoke to him kindly. Yao, she said, every strong reader you see today once struggles in words. The difference is that you kept practicing. Yao thought about those words carefully. That evening, he picked up a storybook at home and began to read. It was not perfect. He made mistakes and had to repeat many words, but he kept trying. Every day, he read a little more. Sometimes he read to his younger sister. Sometimes he read quietly to himself. So the words began to feel easier. Weeks passed.
So let's clap for it.
Right, thank you very much, Glorishine, right? Glorishine did extremely well. She read so well. I'm not a judge, so let's have one of them. Okay, so Mr. Malik.
Thank you very much. In fact, I really enjoyed her as she read. I really enjoyed whatever she read. Anything or everything I've been looking out for in a reader. Everything I've been looking for, I got everything. The words were pronounced clearly and accurately. She was also confident and she read fluently. You did your best, and I know Mr. Hayford gave the winner to someone, but there's now a competitor. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you very much.
Let me tell her.
Okay, please listen.
Sister, see the way I started. Me and you start acting for like you were doing. So then once you stop, you lose focus. So stand straight like this, so that you don't lose focus. And you are not looking at that. So far, nobody is giving eye contact, and it's not nice. My girls, please make me proud. Okay.
Alright, thank you very much.
She did extremely well. Like Mr. Malik said, I think, this is really
She's very
and then only one thing, we're fluent. So I would say we're a little bit over fluent. That's what I saw in your reading.
Wow.
Yeah, you were very, very fluent, but then you were almost overflowing. Now, what happened is that the script, you read it too fast, right? Next time, pick the sentences. You are a very good reader. Pick the sentences, pick the full stop, never big start. Pick the full stop, never big end start. You did well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, so we are having the next on our list. No other person than Akosia. Please clap for Akosia. Akosia, why are you scared? You are not scared. Okay, so Akosia, please. Here on everyone enjoy. Right, so let's clap for Akosia again.
My name is Akosia Pechinega. The title of the story is The Boy Who Refused to Give Up. Yeah, loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the word seems to dance on the page, and he was stopped in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed. One afternoon, his teacher noticed his frustration. After class, she spoke to him kindly. Yao, she said, every strong reader you see today once struggled with words. The difference is they kept practicing. Yao thought about those words carefully. That evening, he picked up a storybook at home and began to read. It was not perfect. He made mistakes and had to repeat many words, but he kept trying. Every day, he read a little more. Sometimes he read to his younger sister. Other times, he read quietly to himself. Slowly, the words began to feel easier. Weeks passed.
Akosia, right? For the wonderful reading. Please, one or two words for Akosia. Okay, so Miss Akosia is giving a comment on Akosia. Right, talk to your name.
So, you were scared, true or false? Yes, so let's work on your confidence. You did well, your standing position, your eye contact, work on it, okay? And be more confident. Stand in the mirror as I said. I trust you, okay? Make me proud because I'm also called Akosia. Okay, can you do that for me? Great. So, see you next time. Let's clap for her.
Alright, so thank you very much. So I think before we take the rest of the lower primary, let's take two JHS. Okay, we want to vary the stories a bit. So JHS, please mention any of the names for us so that we can have JHS. But so far, I can say I did well. El Cabela, if you're ready, please let's clap for El Cabela as she comes to do the reading for us. Yeah.
My name is El Cabello Usuabuachi. In today's lesson, the power of believing in yourself. Kwame grew up in hearing many different opinions about success. Some people in his community believe that only a few lucky individuals could achieve great things. Others believe that success required talent that not everyone possessed. But Kwame had a different idea. One day, his teacher shared an inspiring message during class. She said, "Success does not begin with talent, it begins with belief. When we believe you can grow, you open the door to improvement." Those words changed the way Kwame thought. Before that day, he often doubted himself. Whenever he faced a difficult subject or a challenging book, he would quickly assume it was beyond his ability. But now, he began to see things differently. Instead of saying, "I cannot do this," he started asking, "How can I learn this?" This small change in thinking made a big difference. Kwame began reading more books. Some were easy, while others were difficult. Whenever he met a difficult passage, he slowed down, read carefully and tried again. Sometimes he asked his teacher for help. At first, progress felt slow, but slowly his confidence began to grow. His classmates noticed the change. Kwame began to speak more confidently during discussions. His reading improved, and he started sharing ideas during lessons. One afternoon, the class was asked to read an inspirational passage aloud. Kwame stood up and read clearly and confidently. His voice carried across the room, and his message inspired others. After the lesson, a younger student approached him. "How did you become so confident?" the student asked. Kwame smiled and replied, "I stopped telling myself that I could not do it." He had learned a powerful truth. Many limits exist only in our minds. When we believe in our ability to grow, we begin to discover our real potential. Belief only does not guarantee success, but beliefs gives us courage to try, to practice and to continue learning even when things feel difficult. Kwame's journey teaches us something important. The greatest obstacle in life is often not the challenge itself, but the doubt we carry within us. We replace doubt with determination. We unlock the power to achieve far more than we once imagined. This message is clear and inspiring. When you believe in your ability to grow, you begin to create your own future.
Thank you very much, Ms. El Kabela, for the wonderful reading. So we would like to take our comment from our judges.
Capella, you did very well. You were fluent. But when you begin to read, when you begin to read, yes, look at those people you are reading to. You just read to yourself, as it were. Your fluency was okay, the speed, everything. There were just a few slips. But I think this is just the condition, and the day you can work on this, you need to work on this. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Hayford, for the wonderful comment. So you did very well. Let's receive the advice and come back stronger next time. So we can take the second GHS. Please read half of the script for us. Okay? Yes. So
I thought it was this team one. This one is one.
please can you give us the next name?
The next person, Nanaya.
Nanaya, please come. Nanaya, please, let's clap for Nanaya. She's coming. Come for this. Come for this.
So you are ending us, but slowly his confidence began to grow. Okay. Have you seen that paragraph? Yes, that's where you are ending.
My name is Nanaya Ahuma. I'm in JHS School. Today's story will be taken from The Power of Believing in Yourself. Kwame grew up hearing many different opinions about success. Some people in his community believe that only a few lucky individuals could achieve great things. Others believe that success required talent that not everyone possesses. But Kwame had a different idea. One day, his teacher shared an inspiring message to the class. She said, "Success does not begin with talent. It begins with belief. When you believe, you can grow. You open the door to improvement." Those words changed the way Kwame thought. Before the day, he often doubted himself. Whenever he faced a difficult subject or a challenging group, he would quickly assume it was beyond his ability. But now, he began to see things differently. Instead of saying, "I cannot do this," he started asking, "How can I learn this?" This small change in thinking made a big difference. Kwame began reading more books. Some were easy, while others were difficult. Whenever he met a difficult passage, he slowed down, read carefully, and tried again. Sometimes he asked his teacher for help. At first, progress felt slow, but slowly his confidence began to grow.
Thank you very much, Ms. Yah, for the wonderful reading. Thank you. So our judges.
You increase your speed a little bit. You did very, very well. But then you increase, you will increase your speed. Okay? Yeah. Then maybe you work on your pronunciation also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hayford, for the wonderful comment. Is any other comments?
You are standing here.
Okay.
I don't know whether you are dancing. All of you go for it and come back. Well, when you are reading, you are dancing. Or there's a song in your head you are dancing to. shaking your legs and your whole body. Please, let's work on it. The cats are pause. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Thank you very much, judges, for the wonderful. Please clap for Ian. So let's take the next. We are trying to shorten the script again. So
Rahel or Rachel.
Raquel. They spelled the wrong way. Okay, Raquel.
Yes.
Please let's clap for Raquel. Let's clap for Raquel. Okay. Why you don't want to come, Raquel? What is it? Okay, so have it here. Reading after this part. Instead. So sorry, we're experiencing some technical problems. That's right. So thank you. Enjoy.
Please, good afternoon. My name is Raquel Mamia Afrana Abajo. Please, the story I am here to present to you is, the title of the story I'm here to present to you is The Power of Believing in Yourself. Kwame grew up hearing many difficult opinions about success. Some people in his community believe that only if few lucky individuals could achieve great things. Others believe that success requires talent that not every person possessed. But Kwame had a different idea. One day, his teacher shared an inspiring message during class. She said, success does not begin with talent. It begins with belief. When people believe you can do, you open the door to improvement. These words changed the way of Kwame's thoughts. Before that day, he often doubted himself. However, he faced a difficult subject or challenging books. He would quickly assume it was beyond his ability. But now he began to see things differently.
Right, thank you very much. Please let's clap for Raquel for the wonderful reading. So to our judges.
Okay. Raquel, you will work on your pronunciation, you will work on your fluency. Okay? Yeah, otherwise you did very, very well. Yeah, you did very well.
Okay, with the reading, as I said, the pronunciation of the words, it looks as if you are not familiar with the words. Because if you read more, you come across certain words. And the more you read, the more mentioning those words becomes easier for you. Secondly, your confidence. Are you afraid of me? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You have to be confident so that you can express yourself. Okay? But I think you mentioned them correctly. Your fluency, the way you pronounce the words, and your confidence. Work on it and you will get far. And thank you very much.
Right, thank you. Thank you, our judges, for the wonderful comment. So I think the JHS lower primary. Yes, so we have barely just 10 minutes to be out of here. So let's take one of the JHS and then upper primary. So JHS, please come. I'll shorten the script for you. I just want to have a feel of it. So let's come.
I go by the name Nikosei Usupopia, and today's script is about the power of believing in yourself. Kwame grew up hearing many different opinions about success. Some people in his community believe that only a few lucky individuals could achieve great things. Others believe that success required talent that not everyone possessed. But Kwame had a different idea. One day, his teacher shared an inspiring message during class. She said, Success does not begin with talent. It begins with belief. When you believe, you can grow. You can open the door to improvements. Those ways change the way Kwame thinks. Thank you.
Thank you. Your name again? Nicole. So thank you, Nicole, for the wonderful reading. Our judges.
Yes, Nicole. Is it Nicole? Yeah, Nicole. I think your voice modulation, the rise and fall of your voice, the tone, you have to work on it. Your fluency was okay. I'll give it to you, but I think you will still have to work on your fluency and your pronunciation and so on. Thank you very much. You did very well. Yes.
Right, so you did very, very well. Please, let's clap for Nicole. Right, so we have one upper primary here. So your name, do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is The title of my story is The Boy Who Refused to Give Up. Yao loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the word seems to dance on the page, and he will stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed. One afternoon, his teacher noticed his frustration. After class, she spoke to him kindly. Yao, she said, every strong reader you see today once struggled with words. The difference is that they kept practicing.
Thank you. The difference is that they kept practicing, and I hope we will keep on practicing so that we'll have some difference in our reading. To my dad.
Yeah, Janet, I will not blame you for this time because I could hardly hear you. Maybe because there was no microphone, but you read well and keep it up, okay? Keep it up. Thank you very much.
Let's clap for him.
Right, so Janet, keep it up. Keep it up. So we have another upper primary here.
My name is Portia Yaira Tete. The title of this story is The Boy Who Refused to Give Up. Yao loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the words seemed to dance on the page, and he would stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed. One afternoon, his teacher noticed his frustration. After class, she spoke to him kindly. Yao, she said, every strong reader you see today once struggled with words. The difference is that they kept practicing.
The difference is that they kept practicing. Hello, the difference is that they did what? They kept practicing. From today onwards, we'll keep on practicing.
What did you do? Portia, you did very well. You impressed me.
That's my opinion.
There was a mind. Look, what do you call it? The light we're on, I think your business would have been better. Wow. You did well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Upper primary, are we done? Are we done with the upper primary? If you are in upper primary, you've not read, raise up your hands. Upper. Only two. So you are going to read two lines. Then we take the lower primary. Alright, so let's have you please come. We don't have light at the moment. Sorry, viewers. That's why we're experiencing these issues. But we'll fix it in our next.
Please, my name is Najla.
Yes, please. We are reading to hear.
My name is Najla Eid. The title of the story is The Boy Who Refused to Give Up. Yao loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the words seemed to dance on the page, and he would stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed. One afternoon, his teacher noticed his frustration.
After class, she spoke to him kindly. Yeah, she said, every strong reader you see today once struggled with words. The difference is that they kept practicing. Yao thought about those words carefully. That evening, he picked up a storybook at home to begin to read. It was not perfect. He made mistakes and had to repeat many words, but he kept trying.
Thank you, but he kept trying. In fact, I think she was overconfident that she didn't even see the stop line, right? You were right. Thank you. Thank you so much to our dear judges. Yeah.
Okay.
She did well. As I said, she was overconfident and she was inside the story.
She was enjoying herself.
Sometimes, like, her body gestures and everything, and you are dancing. So next time, don't dance for us, okay? Then you do very well. So work on your confidence and you do great, okay?
Right. Thank you.
Work on your voice. Make your voice normal. Alright.
Right, so we check our last upper primary and then we can have the lower primary. Please come. Okay. Right, let's clap for him. What's your name? Nanaya. Okay, so Nanaya, please, you are reading to him, okay? Don't overread, okay? Thank you. Good.
My name is Nanaya Mitchell, and the title of the story is The Boy Who Refused to Give Up. We all loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the word seems to dance on the page, and he would stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed. One afternoon, his teacher noticed his frustration. After class, she spoke to him kindly. Yao, she said, every strong reader you see today once struggled with words. The difference is that they kept practicing. Yao thought about those words carefully. That evening, he picked up a storybook at home and began to read. It was not perfect. He made mistakes and had to repeat many words, but he kept trying.
Yeah, you kept trying. Yeah.
So, oh, she's done.
Yeah, done.
All right, thank you.
Okay, he read well. He read well, and he also read as if he already knew the passage here. Yeah, so he did very well. I think the more he reads, or if he had read all, he would have done extremely well. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, so lower primary, let's have the first contestant. Please come. Come.
Every time, the teacher asked someone to read aloud. Kojo would look down at his book and hope his name would not be called. He was afraid to make mistakes. He worried that the other people's minds laughed at him. One day, the teacher told the class something very important. She said, everyone starts somewhere. The best readers in the world were once beginners. Those were stories in Kojo's mind. The next day, the teacher asked if someone wanted to read a short passage. From a moment, nobody raised their hand.
you. Please let's clap for her. You did well. Alright, so to our judges.
Okay, the name is
Yes,
Asida.
Ishura.
Yes, Ishura. Today is Audition, so I think I will take it to that. You work on your pronunciation and your fluency. Okay, then your self-confidence. Okay? Alright. Yes, thank you. You did well.
Please let's clap for Ishura. Ishura did so well. So Asida, is Asida here? Okay, who else is here? Please can you come? Lower primary. Let's have the lower primary. Please clap for her while she comes.
You are very young.
You are. You are.
Kojo was a quiet boy in his class. Every time the teacher asked someone to read aloud, Kojo would look down at his book and hope his name would not be called. He was afraid of making mistakes. He worried that the other pupils might laugh at him. One day, their teacher told the class something very important. She said, everyone starts something.
Alright, please let's clap for thank you to our judges.
Yeah, today is the starting. Everyone will work on their confidence and then your pronunciation, your voice level to improve it. Okay? You will go places. Thank you.
We will go places, everyone. Thank you. Lower primary, are we done with them? Okay. Upper primary, who hasn't read? Who hasn't read? Have you read? No. Okay. Do you want to read today? Okay, please come. Please come. Let's have you read just one paragraph. Come and read just one paragraph, okay? They are reading this. This is for a paragraph. So read one. Come and read this.
A boy who refused to give up. You are loud learning, but reading loud in class. Why not easy for him? Sometimes the words seem to dance on the page, and he would stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed.
When that happened, he felt embarrassed. None of us will feel embarrassed. Thank you. What's your name? Eliana, you read wonderfully. So to our first judge.
Eliana, I think there are two things you're going to work on. One is your pronunciation. Okay? You always have to look at the word and pronounce them. And then you also check your punctuation. When you read, see that you are reading sentences. And the sentences are not a single sentence. The sentences vary. So you read them as they come. Don't read them as a block of sentence. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hinford, for the wonderful comments. So we are going to the next upper primary student, Betty. Is it Okine or Okine? Right, so let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. Please, if you can, try to read aloud because of our light issues. Okay, so read the first part.
The boy who refused to give up. Yao loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the words seemed to dance on the page, and he was stuck in the middle of a sentence. What then happened? He felt embarrassed.
When that happened, he felt embarrassed. Thank you for the wonderful reading. So, Miss Aprecia.
So she did well. She was audible, she was confident. So keep it up.
Right, keep it up, keep it up. Please come, let's have the next person.
Upper or lower?
Upper.
In upper primary.
Upper primary. Okay. So take the first paragraph first. Okay.
The boy who refused to give up. Yao loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the words seemed to dance on the page, and he would stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed.
Thank you. Okay.
You did very well, and the only thing that you work on your sentence list. When you read the sentence, let's see that you have read one sentence and you start the other one. All right. Don't read it. It's a block for you. That is something we have to work on. All right. Then if you lose, that's a course. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Hayford. So we have our last reader on our list, and he is coming, a gentleman. Please let's clap for him as he comes to end the auditioning for today. All right. So let me first see.
The boy who refused to give up. Yao loved learning, but reading aloud in class was not easy for him. Sometimes the words seemed to dance on the page, and he would stop in the middle of a sentence. When that happened, he felt embarrassed.
Thank you. I wish you could read the entire passage. It's okay. Thank you very much. Please, your name again. Said them, right? Said them.
If he was going through the present just like you said, he would have excelled. Yeah, I think the real reading he will do well.
Let's have a second. Right. So I'll take this opportunity to let us know that this brings us to the end of our auditioning for today. We are very sorry for whatever is happening. You can see I'm really sweating. We have a blackout now, but we hope that next time we'll fix a plant so that we wouldn't experience such cancer again. Right, so if you're out there, as I stated earlier on, if you wish to support Read to Inspire, do not hesitate to partner with us or sponsor us by contacting 05945-680-33 or 050-359-2037. Once again, my name is Peter Kobina and I was your facilitator for today's competition. We want to take last words from our judges who joined us for today. So final words and advice for our readers and also advice for students out there watching us about reading, what you observed today and what needs to be improved on. So let's start from Mr. Hayford.
Yeah, so far so good. It is often said that reading makes a great man. Reading also makes a fool man. And today's auditioning, I think, has been a great success. We are calling on all our competitors to put up a good show and then make this whole thing a big success so that others will learn from what we are doing here. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
The letter I have to say is, reading makes one very confident if done fluently and confidently. So I would encourage everyone to work on his or her confidence level and fluency, as well as audibility, so that we all become champions somewhere, someday.
Thank you. Right, Professor the.
Thank you very much. I am not concerned on reading to understand. Because when you read and you understand whatever you are reading, no matter the subject you are writing an exam on, you are definitely going to excel. Because understanding the question is also part of answering the question. So once you read well, understand whatever you've read, and you excel. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Please, let's give that to our dear guys. Extremely well. Once again, I'd like us to know that Read to Inspire is proudly brought to you by Lift a Soul Network in collaboration with Tower Hamlet International School. We are calling out for sponsors. So if you want to sponsor us, please do not hesitate to reach us on our hotlines 05945-680-33 or 050-359-2037. Thank you for having me and hope to see you same time next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.